Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? June 9th, June 9th, it's a Monday, going to the second week of the month of June. All right. We're looking at the futures here. I'm just going to do a little preview here of what's cooking this morning. All right. So, SPY a little bit stronger this morning, but not enough to take day. All right, we did get up to we got up to 600 spot 82 on the overnight. Nope, 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 nope. This as high as we got today was 600 spot 40. Basically, that's where we are. So this is where we are right now on the overnight. Still trading here. Okay, so getting closer to see as the market will start to open a little bit of hour and 10 minutes. Okay. So this is where we are. No change here. Okay, we're going to be inside day. That's what's going to be important. We know that this is a lot of indecision here. This tells us but it tells us also that it's bullish because it's green. Okay, so again, we got the month, we got the week strong, and this was our finishing day there. So a little bit of indecision there about how they want to play it. I want to pull up on the hour. I'm going to kind of shut this overnight down, and we'll look at it here. So this was our Friday right here, okay, and we got up to 600 spot 86. So coming in this morning now, we're sitting at 600 spot. Where are we at right now? 599, basically 600 right now. So we're right inside here. All right. So we're going to be inside on the day, and as you see, it was kind of choppy. Okay, on Friday. All right. So there's where SPY is right now, 602 cents. All right. So inside day, no hurry. That's why I just wanted to kind of put it out there that yeah, it's there's not much going on. 530.40 here now on your $530.40 on the Qs. You're going to be kind of more in the middle of the range from Friday. All right, so we're right in this area right here. Look at that, about right in the middle. Okay, indecision, right? Spinning top. This is bearish though because it is red. All right, so Qs with the Qs with the 3-1. We're gonna see how this is gonna shake out either way here. All right, to the downside, it would be 528.21 that would try to break, and that would be our low down here. Okay, and then we got about just as much room to go back up to the upside as well to try to take this 3-2 back upper. All right, so that does come in a little bearish here, and that's the only one that has an actionable signal on the futures on the daily. All right, and here's your diamonds. Again, indecision, spinning top, not really telling us anything, but it's green, so it's telling me that it's still bullish. Okay, 428.93 are just slightly higher from Friday's close by about 40 cents, 40, 50 cents there, a little bit higher. All right. So the big picture here, we're inside, folks. We're inside, folks. That means there's going to be no hurry here. We're not going to be running after anything. We're going to sit tight, and we'll see how things transpire. Okay. IWM, probably the best of the bunch right now with the month up. Had a real nice week with the outsider and finished with a hammer coming up on the day. All right. And higher this morning, IWM. All right. So continuation to the upside there. And with 212.15, we are going to be taking up on your IWM, on your small cappers. All right. So we'll keep an eye on that group too. We're watching retail. We're watching banks. Here's a couple here. As long as we're in that diamonds there, we're still stuck inside here with XLF. We can't get out of there right now. We got the 312. Now, This was the first week, all right? We're breaking now into the second week of the month, all right? So this is kind of just a doji as well, but it is bullish. It's telling us that it's green. That's telling us it's bullish. So this thing kind of, dipped down, came back up. Not much action there on Friday. And this morning we're trading at 51.40. We are handily inside day on there. Sophie, we've been watching that one. Sophie's been moving around pretty good. But it can't get back up to 1478. Why won't it give it to me? SOFI. All right, inside on the month, still stuck in there. All right, we did get up to 1450. We're trying to get back to 1478. That's right here. All right, so that's what we're chasing, right? That's our number that you're hunting for. If you're in Sophie, this is where you want to be going to at this point. And wait and see what transpires there. That one is going to be just inside. That's going to be a little higher here. All right, so it's going to be closer to the higher range from Friday. All right, could get expansion on Sophie. We see if we can get those continue. All right, and Robinhood is in the news this morning. And Robinhood, where you at on that? Let's turn on that overnight so you can kind of see what's cooking. Got up to 80.87 on the overnight. Now come back pretty significantly, coming back into that $71 range. So here we are, going to be stuck right in the middle of the week. All right, right in the middle of the week, and there's your day. You're going to be inside day on this one as well. It did pop up there, but that got a little exuberant. Again, watch the overnights. There's no liquidity, okay? 71.76. 71.76 is actually going to take us day down. 71.76 trading right now, okay? On the 2-day, 71.25 if we want to triangle it out, coming back down. All right, so it looks like 2-2 down for Robinhood there. All right. What else here? A couple. What other groups are good? XLC continues to be good. You got some news this morning on WBD. Warner Brothers Discovery is doing a split. This is communication stock, so you're going to have all that. Disney's in there, and Charter Communications is in there. Anything news media, newspapers, things of that nature. Netflix and Meta, obviously, and of course Roblox. All right, so XLC 104.25. So taking day up on your XLC. I think that's based by a lot of this push by Warner Brothers Discovery here, who's doing really well this morning. Closed at 982, currently trading at 1070. So we're taking all that out. If we want to triangle out, we're going farther. See, this is a problem here. Can't really get. We're not going to get this. All right, we're going to have to. We're going to get that. We're going to get that this morning. Okay, and we're coming all the way up into here, into this area here. I don't have any magnitudes right here, but it looked like the next one would be $11, about $11. If Warner Brothers Discoveries wants to keep going, it'll be like $11 to the upside. Joby, Joby. This one's up. There was news out on this one too. Got up to 974. Cooled the jets off real fast. All right, so 974 takes us all the way up to. We're going up into this area here, 974. All right, so we're coming back into this month was January, okay? Joby but she did come back in. So back into 895. That's still going to take a day up on your Joby. That is on your list. I put the Gapper list out there on Twitter. Check it out. I put it out every morning, and you'll see kind of the idea of what's going on. We watch for the gappers. who's moving, what's moving. What do we know about the futures right now? We know that the small cappers are stronger, and we know that everybody else is stuck inside day. So we're going to wait and see what's to happen there. All right, on your Dow, when I talk about XLY, discretionaries, okay, XLY, this has just not been doing good. McDonald's, Starbucks, Chipotle Mexican Grill, all the places that you choose to go to, discretionary, okay, restaurants and things like that, Brinkers, XYZ, all this group here just has not been doing that great. XYZ Block's doing pretty good here. All right, so look for continuation to the upside there, 65.50. All right, but the group in general is not that great. All right, and like I showed you in the XLY, there you are. You're stuck inside month. You dojied out. You're spinning top on the week, and this is all negative. All right, this is all bearish with the inside day here. All right, that's a pivot. You know, pivots can come down, can triangle out back to the downside. So we'll wait to see how that's going to happen. All right. So that's discretionaries. We talked about the banks. We talk about industrials are getting better, but there's some really mixed bag in there too. XLI is higher now this morning, 145.56. You're still going to be inside day here on XLI, but one that I've been trading and having pretty good success with is Triple M. It's 2-2 down on the week. It had a nice puker day Friday. Okay, you're inside month, so that's horrible. But you got full time frame continuity to the downside right now. All right, so I look for rallies on Triple M when they come back up, and then I look for shooters that come back down. And then we're going to keep talking about how to reconfirm. And that's when you're in a position and the stock's going your way and you got full time frame continuity on your side. You're going to be looking for these moves that go up and then those shooters that come back down. And that's just reconfirming that you know you're going the right way and you're doing the right things, and the market and the stock is going the way you want it to go. All right, so industrial's a little bit better. Discretionaries are a little messy. Banks have been really moving pretty good. We'll see if they can continue. Retail has been very, very strong, and it doesn't look like it's backing off. There's your Pinterest. Finish the day here. That is negative. That's bearish. All right, on your hammer there, on your hanging man hammer. But other than this, we got 2 month up. This thing has been going a little bit higher here this morning, up about 20 cents. All right, XRT, that is right there. This thing has been cruising along. It's going to keep going until you see something that comes inside on a major time frame that starts to change things. Here's another example of a good one. Look at this GE. I made this line up here because it's $266 to take out like 3 years ago. All right, so GE, this thing keeps going, right? As long as you got 2 twos going, when you see this insider come in here like that, that could have caused trouble, but it did not. It gave you the 2-1-2 backup. Okay, so watching for GE. And here's another one that's been really good, that Roblox, right? All right, is it getting stretched? Yes. Is it oversold, overbought? Yes. Look at it on the CCI. It's above. But we got to look for something that comes back inside and then probably come in a day, the easiest, all right? Or you wait it out for the week. I wouldn't be buying this stock up here, but it's at the top of the broadening formation, and we're looking for something that's going to change if it starts to come back inside. This has been really moving, okay? But right now, it's still good. It's still good to be in there, okay? Until, is it getting a little stretched up here? For sure it is. But, as long as this thing wants to continue to go and there's buyers going to keep buying, you wait for something to come inside and look for change then. And if you don't get it and it reverses and goes back up again, then that's the way it goes. All right? So, So this morning, we'll see what the day brings here. We are inside. Know that the small cappers are higher here, and all the other futures are stuck inside. Warner Brother discoveries out there pretty good this morning. You saw Robinhood moved around here. App Lovin is in the news this morning. APP coming down from 417.89. So this is a 212 back down, and I mean back down. So back down to $400 here. We're taking out the 2-day. We're taking out the tree day. There you go. So we would triangle out, come back and down here, which would be 398.21. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave it there, and then I'll see you guys at lunchtime and trade smart, and I'll keep you posted on what's happening. All right. So be good. Be good.